Nothing to do town. That's Dylan Scott on Kix 105.5. A good morning to you. I'm Sean Knight. It is 7:49 and about 10 minutes till 8 o'clock. Every Wednesday, we have my friend Mike Barrett from Barrett Insurance Agency to talk good policies. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning, Sean.
First question. I have seen a Ferrari driving around town. If I win the lottery and I buy that Ferrari, used, of course, because I can't afford a new one, even though I won the lottery.
I was gonna say, wait.
How much
What lottery did you win?
The gimme 5, but I only got one number. How much is insurance on a Ferrari?
I don't know. I've never actually...
You've never insured a Ferrari?
Never have insured a Ferrari.
I'm going to go buy one today just so you can insure me. I feel very excited about this. Okay, not a Ferrari. How about a Tesla? Upper-end vehicles, Are they really that much more in insurance?
You know, I've never quoted these really incredibly high-end vehicles.
As my second vehicle, I got to buy a Tesla now. Oh, my God. Okay.
All right, hold on.
Okay.
But I can give you kind of a basic understanding.
Okay.
You know, fundamentals of rating of an auto policy is really factored heavily on the rating of a vehicle. So the symbol of a vehicle, what's a symbol? Well, a symbol is what the insurance services offices typically will assign to a vehicle based on a number of things, such as the value of the vehicle, the probability of theft, the cost to repair, things like that. So you start looking at Ferrari and Tesla, Lamborghini, or my son's personal favorite. Yes, my 7-year-old wants a Bugatti.
Good taste.
I'm like, dude, a Bugatti? Really? Okay.
Good taste. He's been on the internet, obviously. And by the way, the symbol for Ferrari is a $sign. Cha-ching! Okay.
Cha-ching. But, you know, you got to think, it's going to be correlating. It's going to be right, so it's going to be, while those cars have some safety features, not every safety feature is currently being credited because companies have only just merely started catching up to that, such as one company now giving some credits for having some automatic braking, having the lane guidance assistance. We're seeing a little bit of crediting with that with Progressive right now. But those vehicles are going to be expensive. There's no doubt about it. Not to mention, we talk a lot about how homeowner insurance has the list of unacceptable dogs. A lot of auto insurance companies have a list of unacceptable cars.
Oh, my goodness, really?
Yeah. Yes. So there's certain vehicles, and I can't think of the list right now off the top of my head, but it does vary company to company, but some companies just simply do not want those high-end luxury sports functioning go over 200-mile-an-hour vehicles. I wonder why. I don't know why.
I'm going to ask you a question that's sort of counterintuitive to why you pay me to talk about Bear Insurance. So if I did win the lottery and I go out and I buy myself like a Monet painting, you're saying that Barrett may not cover me at all?
Oh, a Monet. Well, see, you just changed the thing completely.
Okay.
So a painting, we can insure fine art collections. We can insure many types of collections, from the little dolls all the way up to collectible figurines, posters. I mean, if it's got a value, there's options for coverage for that. Jewelry is a big one as well. So certainly options for that. But when it comes to these high-end, incredible beast of vehicle cars that probably would bottom out on every road in the Northeast Kingdom, there's not necessarily an option.
Does your son know that you can't insure his Bugatti?
I'm never telling him. No, I think we have a company or two that would allow us to insure it. I'm just saying that it does vary from company to company, the acceptability guidelines.
And now a more realistic question. I've got a crappy roof. I own my home. I have homeowners insurance. And I just feel as if maybe I can make it one more winter. I don't fix it. And then a storm this winter, and it brings my roof crumbling down. Am I somewhat responsible for the fact that I did know that it was a crappy roof and it was going to go soon? Or is that something I just don't tell the insurance?
Sure, don't tell them, because that's the ethical, moral thing to do.
Yes.
There are many people out there who believe that deferred maintenance on a property should or could be covered by their insurance policy. The truth be told is no, it's not covered by your insurance policy. Now, if you knew it was there and you're just trying to squeeze out one more winter, well, that's fine. The insurance company is not necessarily going to penalize you, especially if you've been with them for a long time. And I mean, not necessarily, because if you go to a new company and you have a questionable roof, they could put on what we call an actual cash value settlement for a loss pertaining to the roof, which is not as good as replacement cost, and that kind of goes deep into the mire there, so I won't this morning necessarily. But, in terms of the damage caused by the roof failure, you would have coverage. But the roof didn't sustain damage. It just failed to do its job. So the roof replacement is still upon you.
Interesting. You would, though, if I had like a giant hole, maybe you'd just fix the patch in the hole, but you wouldn't give me the value of my roof. But you would ensure the things underneath it were destroyed.
Right, the things that were underneath it due to the failure of the roof. But say a tree, that you lead up to another great example. Say something happened to the roof, maybe a tree came down, maybe some hail damage, and only a part of your roof sustained damage. You got to match it. You can't have, like my first car where it was like 6 shades of whatever. You got to have some consistency, and it's really a part of the insurance contract to indemnify you, and having multi-shade roof is not indemnifying you. So in the case of that, they probably would replace, or if they can't as closely match as possible, I suspect you'd be seeing a new roof.
You know that I do park my Ferrari in the attic, so if the roof per se should, I'm just saying. Mike Barrett,
but we don't cover Hot Wheels, Sean. We don't cover Hot Wheels.
You can call him and talk about your coverage or lack of by calling him at
748-5224. You can find us on Portland Street in St. Johnsbury. Get a free homeowner auto quote on our website, thebarrettagency.com. Plus Facebook, YouTube, and Google. Just look for Barrett Insurance Agency.
Talk to you next Wednesday. Bye, Mike.
Goodbye.